From NBC News, this is Today with Lester Holt and Erica Hill, live from Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Today on a Saturday morning. I'm Lester Holt.
And I'm Natalie Morales, alongside Jenna Wolfe and Dylan Dreyer. Good to be here with you this morning. I'm here for Erica. And you know why I'm really here is I'm avoiding Super Saturday. I'm procrastinating just a little bit longer.
Didn't I look at you a minute ago and I said, Christmas is this coming week?
Yeah,
How did that happen?
4 days to go, folks.
How did that happen?
So December 21st, shortest day of the year. Also, Harper's 4-month-old birthday today.
Well,
4 months.
I've been watching the videos all morning long.
Let me show you 8 more real quick.
Keep going.
Happy solstice.
Dylan is here, of course, giving us the pronouncer.
Right. I just got to nerd out sometimes. I mean, there's so few words that I am 100% sure on how to pronounce. But we are going to see some very warm temperatures.
And from this point on, we're going to be showing that spacewalk live when Mission Control gets that camera back up or that camera angle. It's going to be on the bottom right side, as you see. Right there on your screen.
Right, under my top.
Right
over
there,
my top.
right there.
Are you familiar with these foam rollers? You're seeing a lot in the gym.
I love those
You
things.
do. I've seen them. I'm not sure how they work. If you're looking to ramp up your workout for the new year, apparently this is something you might want to know about.
Yes.
More on that and one sports medicine doctor's plan that he says can keep anyone up and moving. And Jenna's just going to roll for the rest of the show.
That hurts so much,
That
but
hurts?
it is so good for you. It does hurt.
What does it do?
It helps kind of like loosen up all the muscle, and if you have lactic acid buildup, the doctor is going to explain all of
I just
that.
want to keep talking so she'll never stop.
Yes.
We're going to have you start to walk. So hop right up there, and we'll kind of do this part of the interview walking. So just kind of walk slowly.
Keep it at this pace?
You can go a little quicker. It's fine.
Okay.
Now, people, you know, when I started doing the exercise cure, I want to not be intimidating. I don't want people who might be sitting around this morning watching this who don't do anything at all.
Right.
And they may feel like, you know I should exercise, but I don't know how to start. So for those people, we're going to get them moving, and so I want them to increase what's called their NEAT profile.
Okay, your NEAT profile.
So non-exercise active thermogenesis, just starting to burn calories by things like walking, and that's just what you're doing right now.
Okay, and how do you keep motivated in the Bronze Plan?
So, you know, everybody knows exercise is good for you, as I said.
Yes.
So things to motivate you, I think one great thing I love is the invent of technology. Well, that's great, too.
Well, I was knowing the feet, so I thought I'd make it more interesting.
All right. So technology has been a great help for increasing people's NEAT profile. I'm wearing one of these things called a Jawbone. I think you're wearing...
I'm wearing the Fitbit. And there's Nike Fuel. A lot of these companies have them.
And these are great because they're kind of like digital pedometers that allow people to kind of track their steps and then compare themselves to other people. So those have been really great to get people to move.
Fantastic. Let's move on to the next tier, and that's silver. And you have a foam roller here, which we were all talking about earlier today.
So once you're comfortable doing the bronze, then you're going to graduate. And I've had people on the bronze for a couple months. Let's get them up to the silver. So silver, we're going to talk about helping their kinetic chain, which is all the muscles tip to toe. They need to be flexible and they need to be strong. So flexibility is our good friend, the foam roller. Hop right down there.
And this is for people who are already working out how many times a week?
You know, a few times a week, couple times a week. But on the foam roller, and go ahead and just start rolling out there.
Okay.
Yeah, and so people kind of see these things. These are God's gift to flexibility. They make such a huge difference for loosening up your muscles. You can use it on the side of your leg, your IT band. You can do your quads. You can do your low back if you want, but you have your microphone back there, so you'll hit it. But, you know, loosening up your muscles is a great thing for that. And then the number 2 part on my silver workout is just strength. I'm going to pull the roller out.
Sure.
And I want you to show everybody a plank. And I know you know how to do this very well.
Okay, as we move along here.
And, and that's great. And so the idea of this is building strength through what's called isometric strengthening. So you're strengthening your muscles front and back. If you have back pain, this is a great exercise to do.
All right, we have a few seconds left. Get to the goals.
Sure. So in gold, we're going to start now doing exercises like plyometrics. Hands straight out in front of you, squat all the way down, easy jump up into the air, right back down. A couple times through those. And this is called a plyometric, maybe 5 of those while I talk. Okay. These are great to build strength and cardiac fitness at the same time.
And again, this is something for how many days a week are you looking at?
These are people doing, you know, exercising most days of the week, and strengthening is a huge part of that.
Excellent. The book is fantastic. We really appreciate it. Again, it's called The Exercise Cure. Go get it.
Joelle Garguilo has her story.
Yeah, guys, it's definitely an understatement in this case.
Yeah.
You know, going back to school is tough at any age.
This granny plays a mean game of table tennis.
Okay, now show me what you're made of.
Go.
At 82, she came to learn, but has taught everyone that life should be lived to the fullest, guys, no matter what your age.
Love her
She's certainly
story.
doing that. She whipped you there on the ping pong.
Oh, she absolutely did. And the other students.
Yeah, she's pretty
Joelle
good.
Garguilo, thanks very much for sharing her story.
So it sounds like there's some good news. There's no problem with the suits or their water leaking, as we heard last time around last July.
Well, Steve, thanks for sticking around, and we will continue to rely on you as we continue to watch this play out live.
It's been fascinating. All right, now to the powerful weather system impacting tens of millions of Americans, and it's hitting just as the busy holiday travel season is getting underway.
And look at just how much rain we could see with some of these storms. More than 5 to 6 inches of rain possible, but back behind that, in areas like Oklahoma up through Missouri, we could see a ½ inch of ice, and it doesn't take much more than a glaze on the roads to really cause problems, and that's mostly today. Then as we go into tonight and tomorrow morning, the cold air continues to work in, and we are looking at about 3 to 6 inches of snow across parts of Kansas, but even as much in southern Wisconsin of up to a foot of snow. Again, this is all spreading eastward.
Can Duck Dynasty survive? Bobby.
Yes.
It is officially winter, though. The winter solstice, which arrived here early. The solstice. It's like witches or songs. You can never pronounce
But not
it.
nearly as cold and not nearly as hot as it is in space right now.
A lot of people have watched the movie Gravity, so I think a lot of us are thinking about, is this anything like that?
Well, if we
So,
see George
yeah.
Clooney in there, we will, of course, stop what we're doing.
We might stop. We might, you know.
God forbid there's that debris situation. Anyway, coming up in this half hour of today.
Go to a number of ha-has tomorrow morning.
Cannot wait for the clips tomorrow morning, too. And I've got my DVR set. And, you know, it's time to make your holiday cookies.
I could talk to you all morning long.
We wanted to know. Steve Robinson, great to have you here. Thanks very much.
But that's going to do it for us on a Saturday morning. You can follow, by the way, the progress on the International Space Station, the spacewalk being streamed live at today.com.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.